In February 2024, Uttar Pradesh canceled its police constable recruitment exam. 48 lakh candidates, nearly 5 million young people, lost their opportunity to compete. A cancellation on this scale shatters the agreement between the state and its citizens, the belief that a seat at a wooden desk and a well-filled answer sheet can lift a family out of poverty. These recurring disruptions indicate a coordinated industry. We are looking at a shadow economy that turns the theft of student futures into a high-margin enterprise, draining wealth from the national economy on a scale that rivals major infrastructure budgets. To see how this system works, we must look past the political noise and follow the money. This line graph tracks students affected by paper leaks since 2000. Over 3 Crore student events have been compromised. Look at the sharp rise around 2017. By 2024, 8 million students were hit in a single 12-month window. This chart ranks states by documented incidents, showing a crisis spanning over 20 states. Madhya Pradesh sits atop due to the Vyapam scams. Today, however, heavy volume patterns are concentrated in Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, and Rajasthan. This local rot spread into a nationwide failure because the financial rewards for leaking a paper began to vastly outweigh the risks of being caught. The 2024 NEET UG medical entrance test provides a clear case study of a broken national exam. On the morning of May 5th at 8:02 a.m., the physical exam paper was compromised inside the strong room of the Oasis school in Hazaribagh. Photographs of the paper were transmitted immediately to solvers waiting in Patna, who generated the answer keys for rapid distribution. Access to this specific leak was sold to candidates for 8 lakh to 50 lakh rupees. That single morning of coordinated theft compromised the national medical pipeline and forced the removal of the National Testing Agency's leadership. When we examine the forensic accounting of these leaks, we see who truly pays the price. This chart itemizes the total loss. The yellow column represents 56,344 crore rupees lost by students and families. Contrast that with the blue column, a 1.41 lakh crore rupee loss to GDP productivity. All told, the total loss reaches nearly 2 lakh crore rupees. For every 1 rupee the government spends to reconduct a test, affected students lose 32 rupees, and the broader economy loses 80. Criminal syndicates like Sanjeev Mukhiya's gang and the Ravi Atri racket primarily benefit from this wealth transfer. These organizations recruit state board chairmen, bribe printing press insiders, and deploy encrypted technology to breach secure testing centers. India's paper leaks function as a massive, regressive tax that extracts capital from working families and moves it directly into the hands of organized crime. State action has historically followed mass student mobilization and public outrage over years of lost career progress. In February 2024, the government enacted the Public Examinations Act, which mandates up to 10 years in prison and 1 crore rupee fines for organized syndicates. However, punitive law has not yet stopped the trend. The NEET UG 2026 leak occurred months after this act was notified. Long-term reform requires 3 shifts. India must abandon paper-based national entrances by 2027, enforce strict accountability for insiders, and legally compensate students for the cost of canceled exams. Every leaked paper is a stolen future. Reclaiming those futures means dismantling the shadow economy that feeds on them once